Hey Panthers! So today we are going to discuss the same books we did the other day, but we are going to talk about something different. We're still going to talk about characters, but we're going to focus now on character feelings. So today we're going to learn that the words and pictures help you understand how a character feels. So I already have this top part filled in. This is the book. Remember, we've already read it many times in class. And remember, the bear became very angry and he began to scream, and we know that he was not happy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that sometimes you have to read the words to find out how someone is feeling, but also you can look at the pictures, and a lot of times you can look at their face. So think about a time when you were sad and maybe you didn't tell anyone you were sad, but you were crying or you had a sad face. That told somebody else that you were sad. So think about that as we're reading today. We're first going to look at this book. We're just going to look at a few pages, and then we're going to go to our next book. Now remember, it says you can look at the words or the pictures. So as you can see on this page, it says, "There was the mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed, of course." Now notice this word is very bold and big. That means I have to change the way I read it. I'm not going to read it in a regular voice. I'm going to read it the way my author wanted me to read it, right? "Be gone!" roared Bear. Now think about when a bear roars, right? So the author's giving us that clue just by reading this. If you were to tell someone to be gone, that means you want them to go away. Now also look over here. You can see the picture of Bear, and he is screaming, right? So let's turn. Look at, right now, we're not going to read words. We're just going to look at the picture. So we're saying that he is angry, right? So he's angry, frustrated, or mad. You can see that in his eyes. You can see his eyebrows, right? He's not smiling. Now look over here. That is not the face of a happy bear. He is making a face. So without even reading the words, I can look at this picture and know that bear is not happy, right? So that's why if you look at our chart, you can see that the character we're looking at is Bear, and we said that how the character feels, he feels mad, angry, or frustrated. Remember that mouse kept coming in, and the mouse was making him frustrated because he kept making him leave his house and he kept coming back, right? So now we're going to look at this book again, and we're going to focus on Owen. Now notice I didn't draw the picture of his face yet because I don't know how he feels. I can't draw Owen if I don't know how he feels. So remember, we're looking at how the character feels. So as I open up the page, I can look. Immediately I can start seeing his face. Now look at the mom's face. She's happy, she's smiling, but he isn't showing that same face. He's kind of making a face like he's worried, right? He's worried. So remember, he's not wanting to go to school, right? Do I have to go today, Mommy? So he's making that face like, do I have to go? And then if you look over here, he's still having that same face. It's kind of like that worried face. Now, if you look over here, now you can really see his eyes. They look sad. His mouth's open. He's like, so he's really not a happy pig right now, right? That's right, Owen, said his mommy, but you should always remember this. I love you when I'm with you, and I love you when we're apart. So remember, the mom is reminding him that she loves him no matter what, even if she's at school with him or even if she's at home and he has to go to school by himself. So look at his face right here. He's making a really sad face right now. Now remember, he's saying, you're not coming to school with me. So what does that tell you about our pig? Owen, what do you think he's feeling? I think he's feeling worried. He wants his mom to go to school. He doesn't want to go to school without her. So he might be feeling worried. Think about the time you went to school maybe for the first time. You might have been worried, you might have been nervous, or even kind of scared, right? Because you didn't know what was going to happen. You didn't know anybody, so you didn't know that it was a great place to be, right? So right now he's feeling worried, nervous, and scared. So I'm going to draw a pig. And I'm going to draw Owen. And I'm going to try and draw a worried face. So he kind of, like a worried mouth to me kind of looks like it's like kind of bumpy. Like he's just like, he doesn't want to go. And he kind of looks sad, right? He's not crying. He's just asking, but you're not going to be there. So, I think he's feeling kind of worried. He's not angry. He's not frustrated. He's not getting mad. So you also have to think, too, he could be sad, but sadness, it's like you're crying and you're really upset. So he might not be feeling necessarily sad because he's not having those tears. He's really feeling more like worried or nervous, right? So right next to it, we're going to say how he felt. So we're going to say worried, maybe nervous, and also maybe a little scared, right? And any of these will do. As a reader, you're going to just try your best. Sometimes you have to have that conversation with someone else and you have to say, hey, I think they might be feeling a little scared. Do you think that too? And that's okay to go through that process of wondering, I wonder how they're feeling. Are they sad? So notice how Miss Clark was talking about he could be sad. He's kind of making a sad face. But then I thought about what actually is happening in the story. He's going to school for the first time. He really wants his mom to go with him. So I kind of stayed away from the sad and I focused more on how I thought maybe he was feeling. So I thought he was maybe worried about the first day of school, nervous about going without his mom, and scared about going to school for the first time. So hopefully you agree with that. You're going to look at a book today and you're going to decide how the character feels, okay? So as I can kind of draw a pig over here, I'm just going to draw a quick face to show what a worried face looks like. I forgot a nose up there. And then I'm just going to draw a little squiggly line. That's kind of my face of worry, right? Alrighty, so hopefully y'all learned something great today. Remember, keep reading and enjoying to read. Bye.